Hi everyone, this is Boy Bobong, and today I wanted to share on how to replace the bearings of your micro brushless motors. So I've been looking around the internet, and all the instructions that I found were for motors of mini quads, which are bigger than these motors. So these motors aren't that expensive, but again, you can save some money by replacing those bearings once they go bad. So the main challenge that you will have for replacing the bearings is finding something to poke out the bearings of these very small motors. So what I found that was very effective is to get one of those old brushless motors that you have and just pop it open. So you get the main motor, and then you just cut out all the wires from this motor shaft, and you'll be left with something like this, which is just the right size to poke out the bearings inside the motor. So I'll just go through the process real quick so that you can see what I do for this. I already removed the clip here. I don't know if you can see it. So there. So I just remove the bell. Okay. So you just have to find something to support the motor. Being careful not to damage the coil. So this is an old motor; it's already damaged. But anyway, so what I use is just my pliers. I'm trying to use stuff that you may already have at home. So what I do is just put the motor there, making sure that it's laying flat on your pliers and that it's being supported at the motor holes. That is actually very important because you don't want it being supported on these very small supports here or small parts here, as when you start pushing down on that bearing, that will bend and break. So make sure that it's on the motor holes. So you get your shaft or your drift, whatever you call it. So just put it in and make sure it's resting sideways or pressing on the side of the bearing, not the center part. It's on the side of the bearing. It's hard to see, but there, you just put it sideways, okay, on the bearing, and just give it a small tap. And there. So the bearing popped out. So for the other bearing, you can do the same thing. Just rest your motor on the pliers and put your tool inside there. Just giving it a little tap. You'll see the bearing come out from the motor. You just give it a push, and there it goes. Okay, now you can replace the bearings from one of your older motors and just transfer it to this one so that they have a good motor again. Now, to put back the bearings, what I use is one of the long screws that I have from my mini 4-wheel drive and the brass spacers that come with the kit. So what I do is I put the spacers like this and thread in a long screw on the bearing. Just make sure that your bearing is relatively flat before you start pushing it in. The same with the other side. Just give it a little push, and then another spacer, then a nut. So now I just need something to hold it down. So I just use this one again. Hold down the nut and start screwing in to push in the bearings. There you go. As you can see, I don't know if it's clear. There you go. So bearings are inside, and just remove that one. And there's your bearings. Okay, so I hope that helped. So if you do have any other topics that you like or quick DIYs that you want to know about, just let me know in the comments and share this video. Thank you.